He's like, I always am ready, man. I just do the same bullshit every week.
Yeah, this this
He's
guy
like, fair enough.
sucks. This guy sucks. Everybody sucks. Even
I'm
I
the
suck.
best. I'm
No,
gonna win.
no. I hope I win, but I suck.
I
We
hope
all
I win,
fucking
but
suck.
I suck. We all fucking suck. And hit the music.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome back to episode 16, aka It's Playoff Time,
Let's
baby.
go.
We are finally here after what felt like, I don't know, 10 years, but also 2 weeks all in the same time.
Yes, exactly.
But episode 16 of the Log Pod covering the League of Ordinary Gentlemen. I am Jay, as per usual. Got the boys in the back. Boys, we're here. We're in the playoffs. Finally at that stage where we can have hopefully some good close games.
And we both made the playoffs.
I'm telling you, it's the podcast buff. All right.
Podcast buff has to be.
I
Now,
don't know.
first,
It wasn't looking too great for you for a little bit.
Shush. It was great the whole time. Never had a doubt.
all I'm gonna say is, we took the two of you who I believe both of you missed the playoffs last year, right?
Nope, I made it.
Thought you were in the toilet bowl.
Nope, I made the playoffs last year.
Some bitch. When were you in the toilet bowl? 2 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah, I won the toilet bowl 2 years ago. The only reason I
never
still have
mind.
the toilet bowl with me is because the guy who won it last year is now Big Boy Club's team.
Sure. Well, that makes my point irrelevant. I was gonna say I got two dumpster teams that are now, in the playoffs, but
You got
it's
one
fine.
dumpster team and
It's
one
just Snake.
average team.
It's just Snake who has struggled in the last couple of years and he's finally broken through as maybe a true contender.
You goddamn right.
I got faith in you, buddy. You're my pick to go all the way.
Yay.
Someone's got
Somebody's gotta
to
believe
believe
in
in
me.
you. I don't think anyone else does.
Hey,
But-
he's got the bye week.
He's got one guaranteed win.
Got one guaranteed win. He only needs to win two.
Guaranteed win. That's all you need.
Only needs to win two.
Eating dubs.
Okay, Jameis. We're going back to
need to bring
Jameis'
up-
third
we
week in
don't-
a row.
You don't need to bring up Jameis 3 weeks in a row. It's not necessary. But on that note, we'll get right into our Week 14 recap, the last of the regular season games. We broke them down a little bit differently last week, so we'll do the same thing here. We got our 3 seeding matchups and then our 3 playoff hunt games. First up, we'll get these seeding matchups out of the way. We'll just go one at a time, keep it simple. We got Concussors versus Barn Burners. Barn Burners getting the win in a close game.
Just
I mean,
barely.
I know he didn't need the win.
He
but
didn't.
Like 119 to 2 or sorry, excuse me. 219 to 220. That's kind of like by the hinge of your ass hair there.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Barn Burners is still not confident that he won. He's still waiting on that stat adjustment. But Concussors put up the best performance of the season for himself. That's his best game of the
Hey,
year.
Had to happen at some point.
Had to
buddy.
happen.
We all believed in you, okay? You
And-
finally showed that you had the power here at the end when it didn't matter.
He nearly beat the 1 seed.
Nearly took the head off the king.
Yep. But Barn Burners locks the number 1. Win or lose, he would have not locked the number 1 because, Toilet Snake didn't beat him by 150 points. But then Concussors locks the 10th seed, so 10th in the league.
I mean, both those teams. It didn't really matter who won or who lost, except for bragging rights, which Concussors really needed.
Yeah. It would have been great. It still could be
But
great.
yeah, it could be. I mean, either way, he still gets a third pick, so it doesn't matter much for him, except for just getting that dub.
Next up, we got Big Boy Club versus Pineapple. Big Boy getting the predictable win because Pineapple, I think, is just trying to lose on purpose.
I don't
But-
even think he is. That's the worst part.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with our boy here.
Oh, the
He,
great fall.
yeah, for real. We
Long
did
way
in the
off that
beginning of
cliff.
the season say that he might be one of the worst teams in the league, and he proved it. But for a
I
second, he
had
tried.
faith.
For
Okay.
a second he tried. But
I said he shouldn't. I did say, when he was doing it. I called it. I
true.
said, I don't know about this, and I thought maybe he'd have like 5 wins, but
Yep.
2.
Yeah. But yeah, Big Boy did his part with his win, trying to take the division over Toilet Snake. But Toilet Snake obviously won, so Big Boy sits at the 3 seed, and as we just explained, Pineapple loses. He takes the 12th seed in the league and gives Diamond Dogs the 101.
Hit me with the crickets, man. Rude. In the last of our seeding matchups, we got T-Rex versus Toilet Snake. Toilet Snake trying to put up that extra 150 over Barn, but only getting 256. Not enough.
I tried,
Not
man.
quite.
I tried. I left like 3 points on my bench, but that wouldn't have helped much.
It wouldn't have mattered.
No.
You weren't going to get the extra 150. You needed a generational bad week from Barn for that.
Yeah.
And a generational good week for me. Him put up 100, me put up 450. I probably would have done it.
100 and 450 would have more than done it.
Exactly.
100 and
You only needed
250 would
a
have
little
done it.
You need a little bit of leeway here for stat adjustment, dude.
Okay, there it is. But yeah, Snake locks his division with a big win over T-Rex. And T-Rex once again has the top scoring team of the week go against him.
Bro's had a long year.
Yes, he has. But he's in the playoffs, so that's what matters.
You're in the dance. Award achieved.
Hey man, it's a new season.
Achievement unlocked, yeah. Next up, we got our playoff hunt games for week 14. First up, we got Deflated Balls versus Little Melka. Little Melka kind of coasting to an easy win.
Yeah, I was not nervous at all. The entire time. The noon games.
I was like, bullshit.
The noon games did not scare me a lot. Can confirm. However, by the end of the 3 o'clock games, I had already won the game before Jamar Chase put up 55 points on Monday night. So, the game looks a lot further apart than it felt, at least Sunday afternoon.
The noon games, it looked like maybe there was a chance he'd lose. I mean, Flea Flicker is right, but they gave you like a 90% chance after the noon games, and you're down by like 20, and you had the same amount of guys left. And I'm like, this doesn't seem right. I mean, it was right, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
coming out of the 3 o'clock games, he was done, and I was up 180 to 178, and I still had a linebacker and Jamar Chase left. So that's where the giant lead came from, was the Monday night game.
Yep. But the Deflated's offense completely flabbergasted himself.
Yeah, it
So his
died.
linebackers, they put up like a combined 10 points.
Yeah, but I'm in with the 5 seed, and Deflated Balls is out. He'll be the 7th seed with the 106 in the draft.
Next up, we got Slap Yo Mama versus the team with a name that shall not be named. Because he changes his name all the damn time, and I can't keep him straight anymore.
Currently, with the first
Fine,
pick in the
we'll get it
2025
out
draft.
of the way. His
We gotta
name
say at least
now
once.
Is, with the first pick in the 2025 draft. So, I'll give it to you. Not something to be proud about if you ask me, by the way. Okay?
I mean, it's
I
not
wouldn't.
his pick.
I wouldn't pump your chest on that one.
It's not his pick. He traded for the pick, so
Don't matter. But Slap versus Dogs. Slap getting the win. Dogs just keeps on dogging his way down the hill.
so Slap locks his playoff spot here, 6th seed, and Dogs loses, ends 9th in the league, and gives him the 104. He also traded for Pineapple's 2nd round pick, so he's got the 101, 104, 201, 204. And if he doesn't get someone good out of those 4 picks, I'm going to make fun of him.
Touche. Deserved at that point. I'm scared of Slap in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all motherfuckers counting him out, and I've been there backing him up all year, and now he's probably gonna kill me next week.
Yeah, the beginning of the season, it did not look good for him, and he battled his way back the second half of the season, and he locked a spot that I think he deserves. So
Last game for our regular season of the first year of the podcast. This is memorable, last regular season game. Gotta mark down the achievements, okay?
True.
Another achievement unlocked.
You got End Zone Gods versus High Class Dumpster Divers. End Zone getting the win.
End Zone Gods did what he could control, and he won. He needed Slap to lose. He needed Dogs to beat him. Obviously, that didn't happen. So, End Zone Gods gets kicked out. He will end as 8th in the league with the 105, and High Class will end as 11th with the 102.
High Class better get a running back next year. That's all I'm saying, dude. No more drafting weird guy. You gotta play it safe here.
I think his core could still be good, but yeah, he needs a running back for sure.
He needs something. You know what they need the most?
What's that?
To stay healthy.
True. Yeah.
I think that would go a long way for.
Yep. What's the saying? The best ability is availability.
And not getting shot.
And not getting shot. Yeah, don't draft somebody that gets shot next year, High Class. How about we do that?
That's the goal.
That's the goal for him this year. This next draft is
bar.
don't draft somebody that gets shot. So yeah, just to recap here, coming out of the end of the regular season, the bottom half of the league, they lock their playoff spots before the toilet bowl happens. So unlike the top half where playoff spots will be determined by where you finish in the playoffs, the bottom half is already locked. So with the 101, we have Pineapple Express or Diamond Dogs. With the 102, we got High Class Dumpster Divers. With the 103, we got Concussors. 104, we got Diamond Dogs. 105, we have End Zone Gods. And the 106, we have Deflated Balls. So that is your first 6 picks in the 2025 League of Ordinary Gentlemen Fantasy Football Draft.
The fucking mouthful.
Yes, sir.
Bro forgot to breathe about halfway through that.
I noticed that.
What is breathing?
The picks for the draft.
What is breathing?
Breathe, man.
Unknown to me.
Moving on, we got our waivers and our playoff predictions this week because we're running out of things to say because the trades have been dead for weeks.
Yep.
And apparently there's no more interesting things, according to my Mr. Stats man who writes me my lovely scripts. It's waivers and playoff predictions. Boys, take it away for this week.
So, waivers, we got Barn Burners. He finally dropped Michael Pittman. Austin is very happy with that. Yup, there it is. And he picked up Adam Thielen. He must think Thielen will help him more in the playoffs, which I agree, because Adam Thielen has a pretty soft schedule coming up. He's been good the last handful of weeks.
What's Thielen's numbers the last couple weeks here?
He
had like 22 points. I don't know about.
I know he's had a couple of good weeks, but like for his season,
So-
right? How is he looking like?
He's
number
been
one?
hurt.
Yeah,
a
so
lot.
he missed weeks 4 through 10, then the bye week 11. His first week back, he put up 8.7, but then the last 2 weeks against Tampa, he put up 23.9, and against Philly, put up 22.2. He's got Dallas, Arizona, Tampa coming up.
So he
There's a
had
chance.
99 yards and a touchdown, and then he had 102 yards, no touchdown.
Yeah,
There's,
so
there's a chance there. There's a chance you can get some production.
I think for sure he could get production. He has the bye when they're playing against Dallas, but Arizona, Tampa Bay, I mean, his first big game was against Tampa Bay, 8 for 99 and a touchdown. So
Got a chance.
I think so. Then we got Big Boy Club picking up Isaiah Davis, backup running back for the Jets. Austin, how do you
they-
feel about that?
Do they bench Brees for the year, or is it just week to week? I thought it was
No,
week to
he's.
week.
Kyle completely misunderstood a text that I sent him because he has been dealing with a knee injury, and I said they
Right.
might just shut him down for the season. And he
Mhm.
took that as, oh, they hate him, they're benching him.
No, I didn't think they hated him. I thought they were shutting him down because they suck.
Then you wouldn't word it as benching.
Yes,
Because
they're-
benching implies that they hate a player.
no, they're benching him
No,
because
I
they
think-
suck.
I don't know. I think it depends on the severity of his injury, right? Because I don't think even Aaron's gonna sit down. Probably he'll probably play out the rest of the season.
I don't think
Yeah.
he'll play. I don't think he'll play.
If they
Aaron?
win this week,
No, Brees. I don't think Brees is gonna play. Well, they're already eliminated. The Jets are already
Well,
eliminated.
he's not. If he wasn't gonna play ever, they would have said it. He's
so I think it would have been
questionable
announced
this week.
by now.
Yeah, I guess. I don't think he's going to. I don't think they're going to.
No, I understand where you're coming from, because smart wise, if you were a smart GM,
It doesn't make
which, no,
sense.
the Jets are not a smart GM.
Fair.
Just saying.
Well, they fired their GM, so maybe the new one's better. Dot dot
I'm gonna
dot.
go out on a limb and say no. I can see it. I mean, Isaiah Davis played well last week, so
Mhm.
can't really complain about a pickup, right?
He's had double
Yeah.
digits the last 2 weeks in a row, but yeah, we'll see. And then apparently Big Boy listened to the podcast last week and dropped Jalen Coker because who the hell is Jalen Coker? And he picked up Quentin Johnston, Austin's one of his 3 wide receivers that he can't make his mind up on and keeps dropping and picking up throughout the season. How do you feel?
Fine. he dropped like 4 balls.
He
the
did.
Game I yeah, I cut him because of that. I'm like,
He dropped a handful of balls this past week too.
yeah, I don't think he's. I really like that guy out of college. I really did. I thought he was gonna be a stud.
Can't
And
catch.
don't end up. He took him 104 or something.
Yeah, it's something like that.
105. He took him 105. Wherever the fuck he ended up. He took him. I was gonna take him at 104, but I traded my pick away. But yeah, he sucks. Good luck, big boy, having Quentin drops and good luck. Have fun. At least it's not Jalen Coker. Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is Jalen Coker?
Well, speaking of picking up players for the playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
That's when I win a damn football game. Talk about playoffs.
Playoffs?
Let's get right into our playoff predictions since we're right here on the cusp, on the opening. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Here's my unbiased 2 cents on who I think is gonna win the playoffs in this league. Me. No, I'm just kidding. My heart says Toilet Snake is gonna take this. But just
Oh no, don't start the Empire. You're gonna
I'm hyping
inspire
up
the
Jimmy.
Empire again.
But then I have 2 different trains of thought, right? Because obviously I can't just listen to my heart because, that's biased.
Right. You
I
need
have-
you need facts here.
Right. I have the train of thought of, okay, we have the guy, AKA Barn,
Mm-hmm.
who looks pretty good on paper. Looks like he's got very few holes that could make him lose a week. And he's also won in the past, and a little bit of collusion, I think, is happening here, which is why he's number one seed. So if he wins it all, I'll just scream collusion on the episode after the Super Bowl whenever
sure.
we get there.
Yeah.
But you know who I think, and this is taking a long time on purpose, who I really think is going to win this whole thing?
Who's that?
Big Boy.
I saw that coming.
I think the new guy gets lucky, and this is going to piss off Snake in the corner over here.
Absolutely, it is.
I think the new guy comes in, and he gets a couple close wins and a couple big weeks. And next thing you know, we got a first-time champion his first year in the league.
So
That's my prediction.
Here's your argument.
It should have been me, not him!
So here's the argument for Big Boy Club. He is second in the league in points for. He is less than 20 points separated from the top of the league, which is T-Rex. T-Rex is at 3,073, and Big Boy Club is at 3,056. The next team on the list is me, 90 points below him. So there's a large gap between second and third place in points for,
I'd
and
say.
Big Boy Club is up there. So I think that's your argument for Big Boy Club, which will transition me to my pick, T-Rex bitches.
That was my second thought. If I wasn't a Big Boy, it would be T-Rex.
So same argument. He's got the most points in the league.
Hold on. Before you go into this,
Yep.
I see you shaking your head, Mr. Snake. And I know the people in the back who are listening can't, but I can see you shaking your head. I told you, my heart pick is you, okay? But I have to think with my brain.
Me shut
And-
off, brain. Me think with heart. Heart with me.
I hope
Be
so,
good.
man. If you win,
You
I will give
underestimate
you-
my power!
Maybe I am underestimating you just a little bit, okay? If you win, I will give you the biggest of high fives, all right?
The biggest of
Hell
high
yeah.
fives.
But I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know. I'm torn. I'm incomplete. But you were saying, go ahead.
So yeah, so as I was saying, T-Rex has got the most points in the league. Their averages throughout the season. So Rex is averaging 219 and a half points per game. Big Boy, as I said, second place close, 218.32, and then it drops down to me at 212. So that's the gap in average points per game difference. The thing with T-Rex is his points against is wild. He has 200. He averages 204.17 points against him. With Diamond Dogs in second place for that, averaging 198 against. I think Rex will overcome this curse of having the best game against the week's highest score against him. And I think
You
he
better
will
hope
push.
not. You're playing him right now.
I know, and I hate picking against myself here. I'm looking
Trying to
at
go the
facts.
humble route.
He's
I'm
just
looking
jinxing
at
it. He's
facts
just
and
Trying to go the
logic.
humble route.
I'm
Yeah, he's
looking
like,
at
"Oh, I'm not
facts
gonna
and
win."
logic and thinking to myself that T-Rex is the highest scoring team in the league. He deserves to be up there in the championship. I'm not gonna win.
He's too bad. Don't mind me.
All right, Austin, what's your prediction? And why is it yourself?
I was going to say, he's just going to say, me, over, done.
Nah, it's Kyle.
You're
Really?
sticking with it after
Yeah,
all this
why
time.
not?
He's
Yeah, why
still
not?
sticking with it.
Yeah, why not?
Because you're playing the stupid humble. The second you drop the humble route, you're out. I'm just telling you right now. I'm telling you how it is. Because every single week you've done this. Me team's stupid. Don't mind you for me.
I
You
didn't
fucking-
say my team was bad. I just
Jamar
said
Chase goes off for 70 points for no fucking reason. And you're like, oh my god, look at Jamar Chase. He's so cool. Isn't Jamar Chase so cool, guys? Look at Jamar Chase.
this is a good trade. That was a good trade.
Dude, whatever. And then the fucking I'm telling you right now, if you stay your stupid little humble self right now, you're winning it all right?
Whatever.
Noted.
Stay humble, man. Stay humble.
Y'all sleeping on Slap though. He's gonna slap some mamas this week.
I wouldn't be
Just
shocked to
saying.
see Slap win.
He's there to upset. He's there to upset, and he's gonna. And it's probably gonna be me, and I'll cry.
You want him to beat Big Boy so bad. That's all you want. You just want him to
I
beat
don't
Big
care.
Boy
I
so
don't care
bad.
who beats him. He needs to know the pain. He can't win it his first year, guys. I don't care. I don't care who else wins it. It can't be Big Boy, okay?
Please, not Big Boy.
Preston
When did
probably
we
thinks I fucking hate him. He's like, "Fuck
when
did
did
I
we
do to
turn
you?"
into an anybody but
Dude's never
Big
gonna
Boy
wanna come
Club?
on for an interview again, ever.
When did we turn into an anybody but Big Boy Club podcast?
Hey, I put my vote in for it. All right.
Yep.
If that matters at all.
It
But
does.
speaking of the playoffs and our predictions, let's get right into our playoff matchups for our first week here. First up, in the actual playoffs, the games that matter. Obviously,
All the games matter. Toilet bowl matters.
we'll get there. All right.
Hey, the
We
toilet
wanna
bowl
talk-
winner gets money back.
We want to talk about the winners, okay?
The toilet bowl winner gets money back.
Fine. Playoffs. The winners bracket. Okay.
There you go.
We got Barn and Snake with their buys, obviously.
Yep.
Get that out of the way. We'll not worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
And our two matchups, we got the 3rd seed Big Boy Club versus the 6th seed Slap. And we got the 4th seed T-Rex versus 5th seed Little Malka. Now, my 2 cents before the boys go to town. Gotta go Big Boy here in the Big Boy Slap matchup just because my prediction.
Okay.
This T-Rex Milk game.
It's gonna
I
be
could make some
it's
I
gonna be
could,
an
I could make some
interesting
enemies
game.
here because the way I look at it, this is 50-50. This is whatever team is lucky enough to have a great week.
So for reference,
Unfortunately-
he beat the shit out of me last time we played.
I know, I'm aware.
212 to 189.
I remember.
Proud of you, still being humble, playing the humble game,
He's playing the game.
playing the fucking game.
This is, in my opinion, this is the game to watch in the winners bracket this week.
Okay.
But boys, your opinions on these two games?
I agree with you. I think Big Boy wins.
I love you, Slap, but I gotta go with what I think here.
He won the last 2 in a row. He can handle a playoff. He can handle an early playoff loss. He's also, co-commissioner, so we
Right.
want to get that collusion out, right? Yeah.
Can't deal with two of
let's
them.
be
Can't
honest.
deal with 2 of them, right?
We have not been ragging on Slap enough for collusion also being co-commissioner.
A valid point.
Because we had
You're not wrong, yeah.
we had the co-commissioner Super Bowl last year with Slap and Barn Burners. So we have not been ragging on Slap enough for collusion. Anyways, I think Big Boy Clubs wins here, and then I agree. I think it's a large toss up between Rex and I, but I gotta stick with my pick, and I think Rex is gonna beat me.
Oh, my team sucks, guys. I'm not
I
gonna win.
again,
I'm
I
so bad.
don't
just
think
not
my
gonna
team
win.
sucks.
So bad.
I think that I'm gonna be on the other side of the Rex curse coin, where Rex puts up 265 and I put up 215.
I'm so bad.
And
I'm a
before we have
jackass.
another 1 point difference game,
Yeah, for real.
Rex beats you by like half a point.
cry for a stat adjustment.
Right.
He's playing the humble game, so clearly he's gonna win. Okay,
It's gonna bite you in the ass if he loses.
he's gonna win because he's playing the stupid humble game. Slap's also gonna lose. I'm so sorry, but you're gonna lose. I hate Big Boy's receivers. They're fucking trash. They picked up Jalen Coker.
Yeah.
We gotta
I-
let's bring it back up. Jalen Coker. What the? Anyway.
But last week his receivers performed, Austin. I mean, Devontae put up 28, and so did
Miami.
Juwan Jennings. Juwan Jennings put up 28 as well.
Against the Bears.
Okay, and what's your point?
It's not gonna happen. He's not even playing Jawan Jennings, dude. He's playing fucking Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, against Atlanta. Devontae Adams is playing
Yeah,
Jacksonville. Jacksonville, he's gonna have a big game against Jacksonville, with or without
Nah.
Rodgers.
Nah. Who's their backup?
I
Why do
I don't
feel
know.
Like it's
Tim
Trevor
Boyle
Seaton?
probably.
Hold on.
It's
Hold
Tim
on.
Boyle probably.
Can we not have the resurgence of Tim Boyle?
Oh my god.
What
Rod Taylor.
is it
Let's
actually?
go, Tyrod, baby.
Rod Taylor.
Bro, Devontae Adams is about to have a 50-point game. And it's
You're
not
right.
going to be on yards.
If
It's going to be
Tyrod-
like, it's not going to be on yards. It's going to be like 15 or 20 receptions for 115 yards and a touchdown.
That's still a lot of yards.
Well, yeah, but on 15 or 20 receptions, it's not.
Okay.
So you think Slap's going to beat him?
No. I said Big Boy's gonna win.
No,
oh,
he
you
said
think-
Big Boy's
oh,
gonna
okay.
win.
Sorry.
I said even though I hate his receivers, I also hate Slap's running backs.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
They've been pretty solid. Najee's always been like a up and down, never
Yeah.
over 20 kind of running back, but like he's always been right around the number 20 running back on the season.
Yeah. He's been okay.
Irving's
He
right
hasn't
there.
been great. He hasn't been terrible.
He's got the receivers to like keep up with him,
For sure.
the rest of his team, but
If CD can play. If
if
CD can
CD's
play,
out, it's over.
yeah, if CD can
CD's out,
play
it's
against
over.
Carolina, that'd be a big that should be a big game. DK against Green Bay should have a monster game. Jefferson against Chicago should have a monster game. But yeah, if CD doesn't play, it'll be Pickens if he can play, or he's gonna have to start like Braylon Allen or Pat
Oh, if he goes-
Freiermuth in his
If he goes
flex.
3 running backs or 2 tight ends, it's game over, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Game over, man.
Game over.
I could see Pickens against Philadelphia having a good game though if he goes.
If he plays.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. But as of right now, I think Big Boy sneaks his way up on to the next round.
Moving on to the losers bracket, aka the toilet bowl.
Get yourself a golden toilet, boys.
Get it off of Little Melka's mantle, all right?
Yeah. I don't even deserve it. It's not mine. I didn't win it last year. Like I
You're the
said,
last person to win it, though.
I was
That's
not.
in the league.
The last,
The last
I would say
active
the last
person to
one to
win it.
win it. The last person to win it was Insert. But Insert is now Big Boy Club.
Insert is no longer with us.
End zone gods and deflated balls get the bye because apparently there's buys in the toilet bowl for some reason. But our first matchup, we got Diamond Dogs in the 9 seed versus Pineapple in the 12. And we got Concussors in the 10 seed versus High Class in the 11. I'm not even going to put input on these games because, you know, you can kind of feel my value.
Okay,
of
hold
these
on,
here.
hold on, hold
Go
on.
ahead. You just
Hold
take
on.
it. I'm going to just
Hold-
take
no,
a step back.
No, no, hold on, please.
don't tell me to
please.
shush. No, don't
Just
tell me
wait.
to shush. Shut your mouth. You two talks amongst each other.
Wait,
right.
no.
No, there's no waiting.
Please, please.
I'm taking a step back. Shut up. Melka, go ahead.
No, wait. I want your input. Come
I'm
on.
already
hold
gone,
on.
man. I'm backing up.
No,
I'm
no,
backing up.
hold
as
on.
we speak.
hold on.
No.
You have to say something about the Pineapple Dogs game. You have
Why?
to say something.
They're the two
'Cause they've been
guys
your
that I had
buddies
the
all
most.
year.
I had the most hope for them, and they're not performing. Okay,
Exactly. It's your turn to talk shit about
watch
them
them perform
after
now.
they give you all the trades.
Watch them perform now.
Watch this game be like 215 to 220.
And don't take this the wrong way, guys. I love you to death. You were my trade boys the entire year. Okay. We also talked about the fact that I am we only care about the winners here guy. All right. And I know you're in the toilet bowl and you can technically be a winner, but you're in the loser bracket. All right. I'm the bad guy here. You can be mad at me. It's okay.
Why the fuck does the dude sound like a Midwestern coach from the 70s in like
I
a
was trying-
documentary that was
I was-
dug up out of nowhere?
I was trying to go for Saban. Where after every sentence, he
There
goes,
it is.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's it.
There it is. Can I just
Anyway.
say this? I so badly, after the year he had, want Pineapple Express to win the toilet bowl this year.
It'd be great. If he does win, I want to see the team profile picture of the dog with the pineapple again. Need to bring it back.
We need to bring back pineapple dogs.
That's your pick to win it all?
I want it because I think it'd
That's
be
what
funny.
you want.
Yeah,
That's what you want.
That's
Okay.
what I want because I think it'd be funny. I think Endzone Gods will probably win it, but maybe no. I think Endzone Gods will win it.
I'll give it to Deflated. That's who I think's gonna win it. You know who I want to win it?
Who?
Whoever wins between High Class and Concussors.
Yeah, what's that?
Because both of them deserve some semblance of happiness after.
That's you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know which one of them is in more pain right now, but whoever wins that game, I want them to win it all.
You know what? Concussors did win his bet against Pineapple Dogs. We're back to that. Concussors won his bet against Pineapple Express. You remember talking
Who
about
had
that?
the better season?
Who had the better season? 3-11,
That's
man.
why I forgot
3 and
about
11,
that.
3 and
That's
11
wild.
wins it. And you know what the decider was?
Huh.
The decider was the stat adjustment win between the two of them. Cause remember,
Yeah.
Pineapple won, and then
Pineapple won
a
a
stat
final quarter, and then it
adjustment
got robbed.
happened, and Concussors ended up beating him.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. Oh, I forgot. Damn. Yeah.
And that is gonna be that's how it crumbled. The stat adjustment win between the two of them.
I bet you Concussors wishes that didn't happen now, because then he would have had the 101. Although he won the bet.
True. He did
I
win,
don't know
but he
which
won
one
the
he'd
bet.
rather have.
I don't know how much money they put down. Probably more than a quarter.
Probably more than a quarter. Oh, he's got Pacheco back.
Yep, Pacheco came back last
Playing
week.
Pacheco.
Yep. Anyways, we can move on, Jay.
Move on to what, man? The show's over.
Interview. Woo.
Oh wait, we have an interview this week.
We got an interview. Woo.
Yo, that's wild, dude.
It's crazy. It is with possibly the most hated man in the league
Yep.
for collusion.
Slightly.
Barn
Anybody
Burner's
but-
back again.
Anybody but
Getting
barn
some
burners.
But the boys had a nice chat with Barn. We will see you on the other side.
Hello and welcome in. It is week 1 of the playoffs, baby. Let's go. We got an interview now. We're bringing them back, so if anybody else wants to be on the next couple weeks, let us know. But this week we got Mr. Barnburners coming in.
So what's going on, guys? Apparently nobody wanted to talk this week.
So this week we have the 2 people that aren't playing in the playoffs because of bye weeks. Great
That
insight.
I mean, I honestly, after losing the championship last year, I hoped to make it back to redeem, but we'll see. I still got a little bit of fear watching some of these scores that have been getting put up and not seeing mine at the top of the leaderboard. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I did a little bit of help. You get a down game from somebody where they don't have anybody go off, and you have somebody go off, and next thing you know, you're winning the game.
It's all luck and numbers.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to have good players on your team, but yes,
Yeah,
there's
for
a lot
sure.
of luck.
I mean, it helps, but it also hurts when they decide to put up 70 on your bench, so
Right, exactly.
anything could
I mean,
happen.
This last week when Darnold went off in the early games with his 53.5 points, I texted Kyle and I was like, guess I picked the wrong quarterback this week. And then freaking Allen comes
goes
back
for
and
6
puts up-
touchdowns.
Yeah, Allen comes back and scores 67 points. I'm like,
And still loses.
I texted him back. I'm like, oh, apparently, I did pick the right quarterback.
I stand corrected.
I stand corrected, indeed.
You know?
So, Dad, in this episode, we're doing our predictions on who we think's gonna win the championship this year. Who you got?
I want to say me because I lost last year.
I think we
I
all
really
want to
do.
say me in this chat right now. I think all three of us want to say me.
I want to
Yeah.
say me.
So yeah, I'm just, I still, like I said, what happens this week will probably possibly change my decision, right?
Okay.
I mean, if Big Boy and T-Rex have subpar weeks and you and Slap beat them, well, all of a sudden I feel a lot better about my chances to win.
I
Ouch.
said the same thing.
But Big Boy and T-Rex come out and they each put up 270 and clear you and Slap off the board, and it's like, oh shit, now I gotta beat one of them.
To be honest, I did pick T-Rex, so I'm actually not. I don't want to say I'm expecting to lose, but my prediction has me losing this week.
Well, from week 9 until this week, Big Boy was the first or second highest scoring team in the league every week. It's like, holy crap.
For most
What
of the
a
season,
run.
it was T-Rex, but yeah.
No, I'm saying since week 9.
Oh yeah,
So-
since
Yeah.
week 9, yeah, you're
Since
right.
week 9, Big Boy had either the first or second highest score until this week, where he had the third highest score.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Jamar Chase blew up on Monday Night Football and put me ahead of him.
Right. And T-Rex's bad luck continued,
Yep. So we're coming towards the end of the year here, obviously, with the playoffs starting. As the commissioner, what are you looking forward to next year?
So as commissioner, one thing that I'll say is that I'm looking forward to next year is adding an IR spot. And Craig and I were discussing this, and we actually are contemplating putting in 2 IR spots. I think 2 might be too many, and I think Craig feels the same way.
I
But-
agree. That's too many.
But just kind of looking at it, if you look back the second half of the season, there were a few weeks in there where we had teams that weren't playing full rosters. And, whether it was because somebody was out right before a game started, so they were questionable leading up to it, or it was somebody, had a position that people were on IR, so he didn't have anybody to fill a spot in. We're just kind of like, okay, this IR spot will hopefully alleviate that, where, if you have a kicker who's on IR, grab a different kicker. If this is like the
I was gonna
favorite kicker,
say.
your favorite kicker in the whole world, put him in your IR spot and grab a different one. There's no reason not to have a kicker in your lineup. Or
Right.
even, tight ends this year sucked.
Yes,
So
they
did you
did.
really want to, if you had 2 good tight ends, did you really want to drop one of them to fill in a spot? No, absolutely not. But if we have that IR spot, you can put one on IR and then still fill it in and not lose your guy, Because we don't want people to lose their guys, but we want people to have a legitimate starting lineup every week. Even if your
Right.
starting lineup is a guy that you're like, I'm just grabbing him, so maybe he gives me 2 points, which is still better than none. That's it is. I don't know. I guess that's my biggest thing is if I could dream a dream, it would be that every single week, every team has a full lineup competing, regardless of the status of their bench.
You know how we're limited to 5 receivers? We'll go
Yep.
back to your example of only having one guy. So if we put the receiver on IR, aren't we still limited by the 5 receivers?
This is what we got to work out yet. I don't believe that's the case. I believe you'll be able to grab a 6th receiver, but I don't know that with 100% certainty. I haven't looked into it enough because we weren't putting it in this season, but we'll have those answers for sure by next season. So, for everybody who's listening in, I would say good luck in the playoffs.
Good luck in the toilet bowl.
Those who didn't make the playoffs, you still got something to play for. You can win the golden trophy and get some of your money back still.
It's beautiful. The golden toilet is awesome.
Yeah, so season's not over. As a matter of fact, if at the end of the season you were playing for a higher draft pick, now's the time to flip that roster around and try to win some of your money back.
Show us what you're made of.
Show us what you're made of. Pineapple. All
All
right.
right, fellas. Good night again. Good luck to everybody. And we'll chat again soon.
See what happens.
All right. Later.
Good night. Good luck.
Bye.
Well, I want to thank Barn for coming in and chatting with the guys. Gonna have to listen to this one in post because I wasn't there for it, but did hear from a little birdie that he thinks Barn thinks his best route is if Rex and Big Boy somehow lose, which we kind of talked about that earlier. We all kind of think it's going the opposite way.
hmm
He thinks that Melka and Slap would be better for him, which I mean, statistically, sure.
Yeah.
But we don't need the Melka House rivalry round 3. All right. We don't need that in here.
Did he
He's
sweep you?
he's throwing shade. Yeah, he did.
Just like
Okay.
the Lions and the Packers, man. Just don't
Yep.
need round 3. It's okay.
Mhm.
We're good.
Yep. Just need round 3. Just need round 3. Come on.
Oh, don't need a round 3. We will lose a round 3.
I needed round 3. I'm gonna win a round 3.
It doesn't matter.
Ding ding ding.
If you took one in the regular season, then I'd cheer for it. Because then
Nah, man.
we'd need the tiebreaker.
He's
Mm.
0-2, man.
But you
ain't
lost.
worth it.
All right, take the L. Get out of here.
But guess what? This is the one that would matter.
I'm not gonna win.
This would be the one that matters.
Playing the fucking game.
Playing the fucking game. But it doesn't matter.
That
I'm
would
gonna
be-
lose. It
hold
doesn't
on,
matter.
that's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be your
lose to
downfall.
T-Rex. It doesn't matter. I'm
That's
gonna
gonna be your
lose to
downfall.
T-Rex.
You
See, he's
play
still
your
doing
dad,
it.
you're not gonna play the humble game. That's your downfall.
He's no, but he just said he's I'm gonna lose to Rex. I'm just kidding. You know
I
what?
know.
Screw this. I'm over it. Enough of the humble game. We'll see you next week. All right. I don't want to fucking hear it until this game is in the books. All right. No more humble. No more nice. I'm wrapping this bad boy up. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for listening. We appreciate the hell out of it. We will see you for our week 1, I guess, of the playoffs recap next week. See ya.
Later.
Hold on.
Just keep the whole pregnant pause there.
keep
Hold on.
keep the pause at the hold on.